Welcome to Drips of Consciousness. I am Christel Crawford, and you are invited to a completely different world where my epiphanies in consciousness could change everything for you. You know, the crazy thing about consciousness is that if you are as extreme as I am and constantly running clearing loops and doing challenges and asking questions and diving into the materials and facilitating or any version of that, you are consistently and constantly rendering yourself a blank, greater slate. And, this morning I've really just been walking around all day, just noticing and wondering at what's different. I have these days once in a while where there aren't a lot of words for what's changed and everything's changing. And I'm, doing a lot of talking on videos and maybe even doing sessions, and there's things happening, I'm living. But underneath it all, it's like this incredibly different space and different choices that are emerging and different possibilities that are emerging from all the choices I've been making and things I've been clearing out, and so I just find that funny, and in the beginning, I'm probably into year 7 or 8 of this very, very active 24/7 addiction to the accessing of more consciousness, in my own world. And I have a big demand to have total consciousness by the time this life is over. So, shit's always changing. And in the beginning, when these new spaces would show up, because they did, I'd freak out, and worry and freak out and, oh my God, and I don't know what to do next. And I have no reference points for what this is or where I'm at. And now I'm getting very, very comfortable with being uncomfortable. Just, oh yeah, this is all new. No reference points here. I have no idea what's possible now. I can't see it. I can't define it. But I can sense more. And there's a very, very strong knowing about what and where. And not from like, I know where I'm at because I can see the shore, but from I trust myself. I just trust me. And that right there creates this incredible power in me. And I guess I wanted, as I was talking here, wasn't really sure where I was going with this conversation, but I wanted to share with you guys listening that the latest, one of the last 30-day challenges that I did, invited to do by Gary Douglas, that I did for 30 full days, 30 times out loud for 30 days, was this clearing here. And it goes, what secret agenda for the absolute repulsion and revulsion of being a true believer do you have that maintains and entrains what you cannot change, choose, and institute as total trust in and of you and everything that is, times a godzillion, destroy and uncreate it all. Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shorts, boys, and beyonds. And if you're listening to this, you can actually go onto my website, into the store, and for $10, I think, you can, buy this and be supported in doing it with a phone wallpaper and a PDF download of a checklist and things like that will support you in your choice. But I'm realizing so much that these choices I make to just show up daily, to the mat, and to choose the thing and just play with it over and over and over and over and over and see what it creates, and commit to the process is what's really changing everything for me. And so I just wonder what's available now, What choices do I have now that I didn't have even 5 minutes ago, yesterday? What is possible now? Thank you so much for listening to this show. My target is to make consciousness easy to find. So if you enjoyed this, please leave a 5-star review, and also share this with a friend who might be looking for more consciousness in their life. You can visit me on christeljoycrawford.com, and to learn more about the incredible, life-changing tools of Access Consciousness, go to accessconsciousness.com and theclearingstatement.com, and be sure to subscribe to the podcast.